Hey class, Israel here to talk to you about my choice of graphic organizer, the timeline. The reason I picked timeline is because it allows students to visually see how time passes chronologically. The components of a timeline are very simple. It has a line and it's usually demarked by different dates or names or events. Mine in particular, I'm doing calendars because I have chosen kindergartners and their use of calendars. It's very important for them to realize that these little arrows are here. That way they know that time just doesn't end like a Mayan calendar in December, that there will be more months coming up and that have been more months before January. The students will be able to tell based on this distance that time has passed between November and December the same way it has passed between October and November and September and October. How do you make kindergartners value calendars? Very simple, their birthdays. Kindergartners love asking their parents and their teachers, when's my birthday? Or some of them proudly will tell you, my birthday is on September 8th. For this assignment, you will pair off 4 kindergartners per group and you will give them different color markers, use preferably dark, that way they can see. Different rulers, that way they can each have their own little calendars, and pieces of blank paper, that way they can make their own calendar. So the trick is for them to make a line, be able to write these different months in sequential order, in chronological order, and be able to put their birthdays under the correct month, and also ask their neighbors, the other 3 neighbors, when their birthdays is. And then at the end, I will have a "you are here." For example, today is July 9th. I'll have a "we're in July." And they'll be able to say, well, my birthday has passed, or John's birthday, or Jasmine's birthday has passed, and the next person in our group will be Tom's birthday. I would facilitate the process by showing them when my birthday is in May 31st. So I would put Mr. Rivera's here and give them another example. For example, the birth of our nation, July 4th, because it is the Florida standard under social studies, American history, chronological thinking, to allow a kindergarten to explain calendars and explain that calendars represent days and that days represent weeks and that months represent years. So this is a good example of how we would be able to differentiate different months and how they make up a year.